But what do you guys think about the whole Jimmy Butler thing? I was listening to the episode the other night. It just seems interesting. Like I noticed a post from KT that says like he doesn't think Jimmy's the player that can make that type of call. However, I think Jimmy has been the most hard-working player on that team, even though he did acknowledge that everybody else has talent. They're willing to cancel practice all because it got a little physical and people got into each other's faces. But isn't that what teammates are supposed to do and call them out when they're not doing their job?
I mean, yeah. Look, my opinion on it is Jimmy Butler. You not Clyde. You not Clay. You not Mike. You not. I mean, nah, bro. You in the class with the CJs.
Clay can't do that, G.
Huh?
Clay can't do that.
Clay can do that. Clay can do that. Clay can do that. Yes, he can. Clay can do that.
Only people on that team that can do that is
Clay can do that.
Is
Clay can do that.
Steph and Draymond.
Clay can do that.
KD can't even do that.
Clay can do that. KD can't do that because KD is KD. Clay can do that.
KD can do that.
Jimmy, no. Let me finish.
Right.
Jimmy, you not Clyde. You not any of these guys. You more like Glenn Rice, right? So stop it, Jimmy. Like you gotta, like at a certain point in time, you gotta recognize who you are, and you gotta look in the mirror. And I don't care if they don't work hard. All it is about the fact that he won a max, and they only offered him what $150 million instead of $200 million. I'm sorry, they only offered him $100 million instead of $200 million.
$100 million.
Jimmy, you not worth $200 million. It's teachers out here getting paid $30 million. No, wait a minute. It's teachers out here getting paid $30,000 a year, and this man sitting up here. This is like the classic Latrell Sprewell. I gotta feed my family argument. Shut your ass up, G. $100 million is $100 million, and you not Clyde. Jimmy, you not Clyde. Jimmy, you not Clyde. No, G. Jimmy, you not Clyde. You not even Clyde. I ain't even mentioned. I haven't even mentioned the GOAT. I'm not even gonna say his name because to put Jimmy Butler in the same conversation with that man would be disrespectful. So I won't even say the man's name. You not even Fleetwood. No, you not even D-Wade. You're not even D-Wade on his last years in Miami. Who in the hell do you think you are, Jimmy?
Whoa,
Jimmy, who you think you are, bro?
Miami,
and then don't get me wrong. The team works better with Jimmy on the team.
Chicago, bro.
Huh?
No, you said Wade last year's in Miami. I'm just saying Wade was quite mid when he came to Chicago and finessed.
No, I'm talking about the championship run. Everybody know D Wade was old in his last couple of years. I'm talking about he not even D Wade when D Wade said LeBron is your team now. Who do you think you are?
True.
Literally, who do you think you are, Jimmy? You not Clyde. True. If you not Clyde.
So do you think?
Like,
so where do you
the GOAT can walk into practice and punch somebody in the face, and you just like, yo, he the GOAT. Like I said, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say his name because to put the names in the same comment, I'm not even gonna say his name. But the GOAT can do that. You not Clyde.
Kobe could walk into practice and curse everybody out every single day. You wanna know why? Because Kobe scored 81 points.
Exactly. So stop, bro.
My take on the whole situation is I don't even have an issue with what he did. Again, I think Jimmy's one of the leaders on that team. He probably has the most experience on that team, especially playoff experience. So that's kind of what you bring Jimmy here for. I have an issue with the way he went about it. And that's what I think KG also had like an issue with, was the way he went about it. It was very public that KG and Rondo didn't like each other. But KG never went to the media and said, I don't like Rondo. So I think that just the way he went about it, like the fact that you called Rachel Nichols the morning before, like, yo, I want to talk. She flied and you had that crazy ass practice, and you go in an interview and basically tell everything that happened at the practice. Like there used to be a code in the NBA which you don't speak on things that happen in the locker room. Practice is pretty much the locker room. That's what happens at practice.
Bro, you know these new dudes don't honor those codes. Nick Young's whole engagement got messed up because D'Angelo Russell snitched on him to his girl.
And that's why he got traded right now.
Yeah,
that's part of why he got traded.
Same no more.
And look, if D'Lo hadn't done that, Lonzo Ball might be in Boston, and D'Lo might still be in LA right now.
Kyrie might still be in Cleveland.
Exactly. If he hadn't have done that. So I have an issue with with how Jimmy's going about it, not what he's doing. If you want to be traded, if you don't think they work hard, look, nothing wrong with that. But the way you doing it is not the way you should do it. You don't run to the media and tell everything that happened at practice. That's not how you do it.
Well, do you think there's any place that would actually pick him up at this point?
I mean, no. Look. I called him Glenn Rice. You still want a prime Glenn Rice on your team if you can get him. I'm just not giving you Bam Adebayo, Josh Richardson, and a number 1 pick for him.
No,
he not clad. He not clad.
Considering the attention this is bringing to him, do you think that they would want to have to deal with that just because he's a good player?
Want to know why?
Like,
yes.
Is it worth it
because,
to like blow up that chemistry?
No, listen, because Jimmy's not gonna do that everywhere. You're not gonna walk in Miami and do that shit. Udonis Haslam will choke slam that man. D Wade also not having that. Like, you not walking in some of these
he also
rooms.
respects D Wade.
Exactly.
Heavily.
Like, you not walking in some of these locker rooms. You not going in the Clippers with Patrick Beverly, Jerry West sitting up there,
and Doc Rivers
there and doing that. You not walking in a lot of these. Like, you can do that in Minnesota with Cat and Wiggins, and you got a GM I never heard of who probably started 3-4 years ago, and they ain't never won nothing.
R.I.P. Flip Saunders.
R.I.P. You not doing that at Flip there.
Yeah, hell no. No. He's only doing that because Tibbs is his guy.
Yeah, and he know Tibbs not gonna say
nothing. That he know Tibbs want him to stay in Minnesota. But I feel like what Jimmy basically said in their interview was, Tibbs wants to pay me. I told Tibbs that I want to get paid. I want a supermax. If I don't get my supermax, I want to go. Tibbs is of the mindset, I should pay you. The owners of the mindset, we should have paid Wiggins, which is what they did, and we should pay Cat, which is what they did. So Tibbs and the owner are on 2 separate pages. Jimmy and Tibbs on the same page, which is why when Jimmy Butler going crazy in practice, Tom Thibodeau is just sitting there not saying nothing. Cause come on, we know if that guy ain't Jimmy Butler, and let's just say it's Dion Waiters doing that instead of Jimmy Butler, Tibbs shutting that down immediately. I mean, immediately. Dion, shut up.
Cat probably can't do that in that locker room.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so if you Jimmy, I feel you want to get paid, but there's a better way to go about getting paid, especially when you're trying to go about getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. Like I said, there's teachers out there making $30,000 affecting you.